For tonight, I've decided to make it personal. That's why I wanted to talk with you real close about what I think about communication or speech communication to be exact. I've decided to come up with three metaphors. First is that I think speech is like dancing because it's restorative. Sometimes when people dance, they tend to step on each other's feet. And just like in communication, we sometimes get ourselves into misunderstandings that we never planned for. And that's fine because just like in dancing, you try to recover by figuring out what steps you can take in order for the stepping on each other's feet will not happen again. And in communication, when we try to repair the breakdown, we move forward and discuss how we can make sure such misunderstanding will not happen anymore. And if it does happen, what will we do as our backup plan? So that's it. That's the first point. Why I think speaking is like dancing. And the second one is speech is like playing the guitar because it has to be varied. When I compose songs, I make sure that the notes I play follow a certain pattern, and aside from that, I explore different scales. Because of the differences in scales, I am able to make the sound of the songs I compose something make them sound at least acceptable. And the reason why I think they're acceptable, I don't claim that they're the best, but there there is at least variety. Just like in speaking, if the verbal and nonverbal elements are well controlled, then the more likely the audience's attention will be sustained. So that's why I think speech is like playing the guitar because there is the need for variety. And then the last comparison I can think of is that speech is like gaming. It's like gaming because there are goals for speaking. Sometimes the goal is to make someone understand something. At other times, it's to make someone change his or her mind. Or maybe to make someone else laugh. So those are some of the goals accompanied goals that accompany speaking. And then what do goals have something to do with gaming then? Well, gaming, there are goals, right? Sometimes your goal is to beat the boss, win a boss fight. At other times it's to collect treasures and even accomplish optional missions. Now in speaking, you also have those extras. Also have optional goals. It doesn't matter what they say as long as I make myself clear. That is if your goal is to be authentic. But at other times, if your goal is to make someone laugh, then it's okay if you don't look as smart as you always are as long as you're able to change the emotion of your listener. So for tonight, it's not that academic. So these three comparisons that I've thought of, okay, dancing, playing the guitar, and gaming, these are what I believe constitute. These comparisons. Okay, the reason why I've chosen them is because they are what I am preoccupied. They are what I'm preoccupied with right now, and it's through these comparisons that I'm able to forward my assumption that, or okay, it's not just an assumption, but an appreciation of the integrative nature of speaking. Speech is indeed life. And even if you may have your own set of comparisons, feel free, by the way, to share them through the comment section below what you can compare speech to. But in my case, it's these three: dancing, gaming, and playing instruments. It's what I believe speech is closest to. So thank you for sticking up, okay, sticking with the series until the end. And even if we're going to change to another playlist soon, and even if it's the end of this playlist, it's not the end of the journey. So continue surviving in the dark for whatever comes your way next.